So in this video we're showing the current best ways to rank up in Dokkan, which there's a few ways to actually do this. One of them I can't show just because I'm recording at the wrong time. One of them is Dokkan Day, but there is obviously a few more to do if you haven't got Dokkan Day active. So the first step that I usually do, obviously daily, because obviously it resets once a day, is bonus one here. So we got the bonus section here and we go Turtle School. So Turtle School, it doesn't give you like a real big jump of XP, but it's just enough. I mean, this will do here. There's my link level team. So obviously doing this twice a day if you have got the power level bonus achieved. I can't remember exactly the power level bonus. I guess we'll check that in a minute. I'm mainly doing this video because they have unlocked the rank now to 2000 as the max rank. But this obviously will help out even if you're like very low rank, like level like 100 for example. Obviously they'll help out a lot more. When you progress, it does get a lot harder to get per rank ups per day. But I think with the method that I use, I can typically get, if I try, like 1 to 2 ranks per day, especially now, because at the moment now, since it's anniversary, we have 4 times on the XP stage for quests. So typically I'll grind that, which I'll show in a minute, once I show the other steps here. So obviously doing this, it will give us a little bit here, which you should be able to see. I'm not sure the exact amount, but as you can see, we've gone up, I don't know, 10,000 XP, something like that. So a decent amount, but luckily for me, since I've hit the power level, I can actually go twice per day. So roughly whatever it is per day. The next one we'll do after this really quickly is the Pan event, which the Pan event also gives, like, I think it is the most XP you can get in an event still, if I'm not mistaken. So doing that is obviously very good. Well, it's good and bad because you only do it once a week, so it is very restrictive. But at least me showing this, you can see how much XP you get per run here. So after this, we'll quickly see how much we roughly get, and they'll go to the Pan event. But with the quest one as well, the reason why I like to grind out rank, especially now, is not only do you get a lot of rank XP because, you know, the 4 times in the quest stage, you can also get a lot of link levels, so the link levels can also help increase your power level all up. So you're basically doing 2 things at once. You know, you're not wasting resources. So yeah, I think it's about 10k that was 100k, I can't remember what we're at. So once I do them per day, and then obviously if I do have the Pan event, which I did save this for, the Pan event, yet again, I'm not sure the exact amount of XP. I'm about to see here anyway. I'm only bringing my link level team here just because of obviously a good chance I get some link levels here. You don't have to bring link levels for these events here. Obviously I'd recommend it, but it's not necessary. And even with link level teams as well, you can obviously see what mine, I just chucked on random units. For these events that we're taking on, it doesn't matter if you get hit because you're not going to die. So that's typically why I just bring random units. Even for the quest stage, which I'm about to show as well, I don't really worry about it too much. I think I've died maybe twice out of my whole time grinding link levels. And they were just like really random super attacks on units I didn't get leveled up just because I couldn't be bothered. Alright, so we'll quickly go over this. So let's see, I think we're on a, was that 111,000 or something? I can't remember the exact amount of XP, but we'll see the bar progress really fast once this eventually goes through. So let's see how much XP we got for this run. I think we should get a fair bit still, unless they've nerfed it, but yeah, we got heaps there. But now the sad thing is we can't do it again, unless, yeah, it's only once. So that does suck, but we did go up quite a fair bit of XP. So one shot on all them. Now, yet again, if you do have Dokkan Day active, which Dokkan Day is twice a month, which does suck, obviously do that way. If not, this is the best way I would do it. And I guess this step here, it all depends on how like, what's the best way to describe it? How desperate you are for, like, not link living, but like raising your rank up. So I always save my boost per day for this. But if you're new to the game, you can use your boost for Dokkan events, because obviously Dokkan events you get 2 times the medals in one run. But doing this with link levels or ranks, like rank XP, you can obviously get double again. So currently I've been actually doing, was it 38.7 which for me has been doing quite well for link levels and also rank XP. The one I used to before was 35.6 I used to do. They used to give me a lot of link levels, which is probably still good to use, but the reason I don't use it anymore is there's 5 enemies in this one. At least with this one here, 38.7, there's only cooler, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see here with the XP here. I reckon with all my boosts here, we'll probably be able to level up to the next rank here. And then I guess a trick which I can show, which I can't remember how. Have they patched it? They might not have. We'll check before well, I guess I can say it anyway. But you used to be able to refresh your stamina before, what do you call it? Before you level up, and then you get the double, well, it refills, but you get that extra energy from the previous rank refill, if that makes sense. So we'll see if we can still do that. Obviously with this as well, if you do have a proper link level team, you can speed this up a little bit more. But it's not really going to matter too much. I mean, if we had the friendly to start off with, we would easily clear this faster, but it doesn't really matter. Because most of the time when you're link leveling or ranking XP, you're not really focused on the game, you're just sort of AFK. So we're getting link levels there? No, okay. I mean, they are getting sort of close to being done anyway, except the Super Saiyan Bardock. So obviously we've got the boost here, so I will just smash out the boost real quick just so you can see how much you get from this. So we're pretty much about to level up, so we should be able to go in the shop if I remember correctly. Now this obviously does use stones, which I don't really recommend to do if you're like free to play, but you obviously get stones per day doing daily missions and that. Can you not do it anymore? Okay, maybe you can't refill, or maybe I forgot to do it. Because you used to be able to go in the shop here and refill, but it looks like you can't do that anymore. Which is probably a good thing for Dokkan's sake, but it does sort of suck. Unless, because it used to be down here. I haven't done it in a while because I've been max ranked for a while until they unlocked it. Or can we glitch it out and do... I probably should look at this before I actually started doing it. Not treasure. Yeah, we can't do... Okay, so... I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. But typically, if you're lower rank, you'll be able to, like, really take advantage of this system here. So, even though we use 54... Yeah, so we'll still get a good refill, which I'll show you exactly what I mean anyway. So, we should have... Our stamina will refresh, and then we'll obviously use... we'll have another 200, I think. And the energy tank is, like, overfill, I guess you can call it. So, it's a huge deal when you're grinding, obviously, grinding the game out because you have free energy, essentially. We could be in trouble here, actually. Nah, we should be fine. If we have a few supers in it, we should be fine. But yeah, the main reason I'm obviously doing this as well is you can get a lot of stones in that as well in the missions, which we'll have a look at after this quick run. So we'll rank up here. So we're already ranked up, and probably after I stop recording and I obviously do just my daily link leveling grind, we'll probably rank up again, I'm assuming. Because you can see that we already made a good little mark there on the next rank there. And I guess it's good because you got heaps of these blue gems, which I guess is cool, but... so yeah, as you can see there, we've got another one there. So I won't do the rest there. You can sort of see how this works. But the only problem... Well, not problem, I guess, but if you do have this situation here, I highly recommend, like, trying to waste as much stamina as you can. Just because, obviously, if you're not playing the game for a few hours and your energy's full, you're wasting time when you could be recovering that energy and then come back to the game and keep grinding. So that is probably the only thing you have to look out for, is when you're at, like, my stage now, try and grind to at least halfway, and then, or when you, yeah, maybe halfway, or maybe, or, I guess it depends how long you're gonna, yeah, it depends how long you're AFK for, because I try, like, for me, I try and go basically to empty on my energy if I haven't got nothing to do, and then by the time I have a break and come back to it, my stamina's gonna be fully refreshed. I'm not wasting the stamina refill. Because especially now, I think it's a minute 30 for stamina refill or something like that. And I think boost, I know, boosts are back to normal. Let's have a look at the missions and then we'll quickly wrap up the video. I can't remember the exact amount of stones you get for this, but I think I can get 50 stones on a fully max rank. So yeah, I get a lot of meat here as well, which obviously the meat's really good. A few stones here and there, so when you get closer, you get a lot of good rewards here. Towards the end, so what's... really only 30? That's a little bit disappointing. But I mean, you do get a lot, because I think it was... yeah, 468 stones, which is quite a fair bit, but obviously this will take a long time to grind. Like, I'm hoping by the end of Anniversary I can get to at least 1,200 rank. I'm hoping. But for me, getting to 2,000 is probably going to take me to maybe the end of the year, if I really push. But it is a long grind, which I guess is good and bad, because it gives you something to do AFK sort of thing, but... I'm going to be interested to actually hit 2,000 first. I've seen a few people on JP hit it, which is just crazy, because the amount of grinding you have to do, I didn't even want to imagine. But obviously Dokkan Day, like I said, does have the most rank you can get per run. But like I said, doing this way, at least you're not restricted. You can do this as many times as you want. I guess the only restriction is your energy, but even that's not too bad. As you can see, we can get quite a fair bit. So that's gonna be it today's video, guys. If you have any other questions or stuff like that, leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you as a win the next one.